So if you're a junior or mid-level professional in your profile building for EB-1A, should you be already picking the 3 criteria you want to focus on? Say if
I
you're
wouldn't
2 or 3 years.
Yeah. Sorry, Jason. I keep interrupting. I would not pick 3 at that point in time. I would be aware of them generally, but I would target 5 or 6 of them, knowing that you're probably not going to claim all 5 or 6 in the future. But when you're early, you want to cast a broad net because you're seeing what works for you, you're seeing where the opportunities lie, and you're getting a better understanding of the field in general. And each of the criteria kind of goes towards a different aspect of participation in the field. So don't narrow down on 3.
You're also trying to find a field of expertise, a niche for yourself at that point, right? Which is why the criteria shouldn't be the focus at that point. Is that also why? Because you haven't
Yeah,
defined your field of expertise yet? That is something to
yeah,
consider.
yeah, absolutely. So, for example, going for judging roles that are really generic and broad isn't going to necessarily help the case out that much in the long run. Like it still could. So don't turn down those opportunities, but you don't want to say I'm claiming judge role and then get a bunch of judge role activities and then realize that your career on its own has kind of taken a different turn or gone towards a different niche or specialty. Also, don't pick a niche or specialty out of a hat. Like don't define it too early. If you are early career and looking at EB-1A, you need to kind of figure out where your career will take you, what opportunities will be available, and what's a good fit for your personality and your work style. So you can have a general area in mind. You can have a couple subspecialties in mind. You will naturally narrow those down through the years as you go through your career. And early career professionals should probably set more of a 3 to 5 year timeline on their EB-1A. Like don't rush it too much. You do actually need the experience. You need the background. You need the accolades and the recognition. And it does take time to build unless you're a prodigy and were able to do something like super extraordinary immediately and it gained recognition overnight. The vast majority of people who can qualify for EB-1A just don't have that kind of career or profile. Most people will work steadily and then it will pay off longer term.
So your focus should be general because there are still a couple of things that you have not yet determined. So first thing would be field of expertise. Without that, there's really no context for the 3 or more criteria. There's simply no way
Right.
to target those criteria.
Right. And when you say broad or general, it's not like there's no focus. Like if you got your degree in biomedical engineering, you could pick biomedical engineering kind of as the broad or the general focus. And then you narrow from there. But you're not necessarily picking all sciences and going broad from there. So when we say broad or general, it's more broad or more general than most EB1 aspirants are thinking at this moment in time. But it still is focused within like a general discipline or general area.
So should the focus also be on meeting top professionals in your field? Should that be the focus? Actually, that should be the focus throughout your profile building, right? Always trying to meet these people who could lead you to opportunities that could help your profile.
Networking is very important, and that's true for the opportunities piece, but it's also true for the acclaim piece. People have to know about you and your work, and usually meeting other people and asking how you can help them is a better way to kind of get recognition for your own work than just, posting on social media about all the things that you've done. Reaching out and having real conversations works much more effectively, much more.